Weeks ago, America.
Walking into the MasterChef kitchen today, I'm super pumped to tackle the mystery box. The top 10 is so close.
TRR, thank you for the subs. New intern Steve, thank you for the 5 get the subs.
Please head to your stations, thank you.
I have one day to live. One more, please. Oh, dude, that's GG's chatter.
I want to be in the top 10, and the only way I can do that is stay true to my style of cooking.
Welcome back, everyone. There are 11 of you left in this competition. You're almost in the top 10.
Now, we know we throw a lot at you, always keeping you guessing. And trust me, tonight is no different.
It's time for another Mystery Box Challenge. You can probably guess by the 2 mystery boxes resting in front of you that tonight's challenge is all about choice.
Oh, no.
Now, on the count of 3, I want everyone to lift the box on their right first. 1, 2, 3, lift.
There you have a bunch of everyday ingredients that can be found right now in homes across this country. Ground beef, bacon, ham steak, tilapia, iceberg lettuce, dill pickles, and processed...
Oh my Lord. Just when I thought it could not get any more aggro, Graham decided to say, hey, shouts out to the heroes over at Walmart and shouts the fuck out to this goddamn shirt. My man decided this is the morning where I will be looking like a picnic table, okay? I will straight up rock the yellowest t-shirt that has ever existed. I mean, his flavor palette might have been already elevated, but his sartorial choices have now gotten to a point where I'm afraid he might have peaked. This shirt is bright, dude. I don't know how else to describe it. He's just quite literally a beacon of light, okay? And if it wasn't enough, he said, fuck everybody else. I'm also rocking the pink bow tie. It has butterflies on it with a nice little touch. And of course, to top it off with an older, micro-patterned gray vest. Blazer nowhere to be found. Puppy Teeth Hurt and Sheldon Elaine, thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
cheese dip.
Okay. Now, it's time to lift up the mystery box on your left.
Oh my Lord, he's got the fucking Chelsea boots on.
Okay. Now, it's time to lift up the mystery box.
He's got the fucking tan Chelsea boots on. And of course, you can see the entirety of the Chelsea boot. Not the entirety, but a pretty good chunk of it. Because it's a perfectly cuffed tight jeans, tapered jeans. How you got to do it.
On your left. 1, 2, 3, lift.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay. These are all the things that I would buy at the grocery store, but I can't afford. So this is exciting.
There you have the elevated luxury version of the ingredients in the first box. You have Kobe beef, a Berkshire pork chop, ahi tuna steak, Stilton caviar, fresh peas, and beautiful black truffles. Wow, it's quite an array. That's right.
Thank you, Wumbo12 for the 5
gifted.
gifted.
And the good news is that you get to decide which box you want to cook with. As far as we are concerned, there isn't a right or wrong box. We'll be judging you purely on the execution of your dish.
Looking at the luxury box, I mean, it kind of seems like a trap in the sense that if you mess one of these items up, that's going to sink you.
When your 60 minutes starts, please put the box back over the ingredients you will not be cooking with tonight. Got it?
Yes,
Yes,
chef.
chef.
Okay, lift your boxes. Your 60 minutes starts now.
I'm shooting straight for the fancy box. I've been poor and I've been well off. I like well off a hell of a lot better than poor.
Let's go, Leslie. You fucking kill it,
I
King.
feel like less people in the kitchen are going to embrace the cheap box. It seems like more of a challenge. I'm gonna take it and make something that nobody else in this kitchen is making. I guarantee it.
I choose the expensive box because to have been given such amazing ingredients and then to not use them seems kind of disrespectful to how great those ingredients are.
I'd pick the everyday ingredients. This is the wiser box to pick because if you knock it out of the park, it's really going to show something. If I can elevate these, that definitely feels like a winner to me.
First time ever they have the choice between two mystery boxes.
Do you want to show off and do something stunning with the everyday box, or do you want to come out your comfort zone with luxury high-end ingredients? Some devils in the boxes there. Kobe beef, I mean, do they really understand how to cook Kobe beef properly? That stuff dries out in seconds.
In the everyday box, what do you take to take a tilapia, a fish that costs less than $1 a pound, and elevate it into a dish?
You can do like a peanut-crusted tilapia with some soy, or you can do like a stroganoff. That's one of my favorite all.
No, Joe's asking, like literally, because he doesn't understand. He's never cooked before. Like when he asked that question, that wasn't like rhetorical, so you can, you know, continue the convo. He's like, "Well, what do you do with a tilapia? Like, is that a? You know, how do you cook a fish?"
Time dishes.
I fucking love beef stroganoff. One of my favorite dishes as a child. That's how you know I was a bougie motherfucker, okay? I would literally, I was like 10, asking my mom to make me fucking beef stroganoff. How insane. One of the best dishes of all time, straight up. Used to be one of my, I mean, technically it's not even that fucking bougie. It was just bougie for turkey. You know what I mean? Beef stroganoff. Hamburger helper beef stroganoff is a poor man's staple. I was asking your mom to show me off too. You're the chatter. I don't know if you know this. Also, you see my mom on stream. Kind of gross, dude. Kind of weird. Know your place. You're grounded now. I don't know if you know this, but I'm your stepfather. And you're grounded. Permanently.
Right, Courtney, which box did you pick?
The fancy box.
The fancy box. Good. What's the dish?
So I'm gonna do a pan-seared pork chop with some fragrant rice, and we're gonna do a truffle and parsnip puree.
You love luxury, right?
I do.
Taste everything. Have a taste that Kobe beef.
I'm going to.
Beef stroganoff is done with hamburger helper. I did not know this.
Victoria, what do you got going? Everyday box?
Everyday box.
I think you're the right person for the everyday box.
That's flattering. Thank you, Joe.
So what are you gonna make?
I'm making a tilapia with a little pork, iceberg salad with a dill, pickle, and bacon vinaigrette.
That dish almost sounds good.
I'm almost excited to give it to you. I'm a little nervous.
Wow.
20 minutes remaining. Come on, guys. Elizabeth, the luxury box. What are you doing?
I am doing seared Berkshire pork chop,
best?
rosemary herb biscuits,
Wow.
and a mustard cream sauce, and a little pea salad. I'm doing it all.
The everyday ingredients, you just want you interested, or?
If you have the best, why would you say no to the best?
Top 10 just around the corner. Who don't you see in the top 10?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Leslie.
All right, Leslie, fancy pants. Did you even consider the everyday box?
No, what are you kidding me?
So what are you making?
I'm just making Kobe beef, pork chop, and the ahi tuna. A trio of proteins, and I got a pea puree.
Did you taste this?
Yes, I'm working on it.
It needs everything.
And yes.
Including
yes.
love. What's there?
Parsnips with truffle.
Are the truffles in there already?
Yeah.
Now you're talking my language.
Pureed truffles.
The problem with your food is you have not seasoned anything. You guys cannot even decide what truffle flavor tastes like unless you put salt in it.
I did put salt in it.
You
Do
did not
see
put
the
any
pepper?
salt in it. You
Do
can't
see
tell
the
me you're
pepper in
making.
here?
No,
I put salt in
there
here.
is
and
no
I put
salt in here.
there. I
There's
put
no
a little
salt
in there.
Dude, just what the fuck is going on? Joe, calm the fuck down, bro. What the fuck? Let the man put some goddamn salt in it. Okay. The problem is like Joe quite literally is like, salt is the greatest spice. It's the only spice I use.
I'm not.
It's not seasoned. All right, Leslie, fancy pants. Did you even consider the everyday box? Come on.
No, what, are you kidding me?
Are the truffles anything?
Put salt
There
in
is
there,
no
and I
salt in-
put too much salt in, and then it's too salty.
Good luck.
I'm trying.
Francis, how are you feeling?
I'm good, confident, chef.
Luxury ingredients.
Yes,
now,
chef.
what are you doing?
I'm making a filet and tuna chessboard.
What's the chessboard consisting of?
It's going to be pieces of seared tuna.
Okay, right. So
And
they're the
pieces-
black squares.
Yeah,
And the white squares?
I'm going to make little squares out of them of the Kobe.
So it's a surf and turf?
Yes, chef.
It sounds confusing, but then it's Francis, so good luck.
Thank you, chef. For me, traditional is a little boring. I want to be the face and the voice of gastronomy. I'm hoping to show the judges
Oh my god, dude.
that such a basic, well-known dish around the world can be made into something
Chatters don't know that you absolutely can cut Kobe. As a matter of fact, plenty do, and they make fucking toast out of it. Chatter's about to be very surprised to find out that not only can you absolutely cut Kobe, but also put it in between literally two of the blandest fucking pieces of toast, and it's absolutely the greatest thing you will ever have in your Italian in your entire lives. In your Italian lives too. A katsu sando.
totally different.
Just under 10 minutes remaining. Speed up. There are some exciting, creative dishes out there. Come on.
Victoria's everyday box sounds really interesting.
Yeah, she's got a really spiced tilapia fillet.
Elizabeth's, that sounds incredible. Beef and double roasted pork chop served with this really nice puree.
Sorry, the chat can't afford your $400 beef. Yeah, well, sorry, not sorry. Chat can't afford a $5 subscription though to avoid the top of the hour ad breaks. Fuck, dude. Yeah, it's fucking 8 minutes early. Fuck it. I'm just gonna give it to you right now. How about that? And if you don't have $5, then you can afford to, subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime. Sometimes the ad break comes early. It'd be like that sometimes, I'm hitting you from the left. I'm hitting you from the right. You don't even know it. Washi, thank you for the 5. What the fuck is that? Thank you for the 5. Get the subs, Washi. This is 1 minute ad break now.
Francis, tuna beef and tuna chessboard. Yet again, he's thinking
Raw?
of aesthetics. And now he's going to blowtorch it for us.
All right.
Interesting. 58 minutes gone. Last 2 minutes. Finishing.
Actually a grifter. My man had to he had to correct himself and say actual. Here's a break for pride. Nintendo. Can we ban appeals? No. For once it's not bait. Yeah, no, we found one. Hasan, this is annoying. It's kind of dangerous to show. What if people start playing detective like this with real trans people? I remember exactly what this one was about. Where there was a person who was cis. Bro, don't ban me. I've been here since you started. Okay. I don't give a shit. Fuck you mean? And no, I did not start in 2019. Don't be a dumbass and I won't ban you. Have you peaked? Chatter, have you peaked? You should know better. You've been here for a long time. You might be going home tonight.
Touches. We want to see some stunning dishes, guys. Start putting that chessboard together, Francis.
Let's go, chef.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. That's a tough one.
After observing and tasting throughout the challenge, the judges now take one
Thank you, Wiggle Giggle, and for the 10 gift the subs, and Gary No for the 5 gift the subs, and Art Ariel 45 for the 5.
final look to identify 3 standout dishes. The winner of this challenge will receive a major advantage in the next round.
So the 3 best dishes of the night that we are dying to take a much closer look at. The first dish, they did use the high-end box to perfection. Seasoning, absolutely spot on. Please step forward. Elizabeth, wow.
I chose these very high-end ingredients. It's not stuff that I necessarily cook with, but going with risky proteins, it's what you have to do to get people's attention. And I'm terrified. It's terrifying.
Describe the dish, please.
It's a pan-roasted Berkshire pork chop sliced over herb biscuits with parsnip, rosemary oven fries, and a fresh pea salad.
The sear on the pork is beautiful. Explain the sauce.
It is just a grain mustard cream sauce, butter, cream, mustard, and salt and pepper.
It's sophisticated, seasoned beautifully. Biscuits are delicious. You've gone for the high-end ingredients. You've done them justice. Right now, a serious contender. Really pleased. Absolutely delicious. Great job.
Thank you.
So, I mean, taking a look at this, the cook on the pork, it's cooked through, but it's not dry and crumbly. You know, others should start looking at you for inspiration. Couldn't be better.
Can we address the fact that they make the women wear heels when cooking? No, I don't think they make them. I think some of them choose to. Some of them don't. Because I remember Jessie would wear, like, not heels.
Thank you.
Everything on.
Oh, God, that's a self-report. It makes it seem like I paid attention to what she was wearing on her feet. I just remember one episode where she had, like, ballet shoes type shoes on.
Here serves a purpose. It's delicious, plated elegantly. This is probably the best dish that you've made so far. Great job.
Thank you.
They do have, yeah, they have flat shoes for when they're cooking. Yeah. I noticed it because they were, no, don't do the C-Max running on you. No, I'm not a fucking foot guy, okay? I'm not. I admit, like, all the weird shit I jerk off to all the time. I would tell you if I was a foot guy. I don't give a fuck. No, the reason why I noticed it is because when they're running into the fucking pantry, I always saw the girls running in fucking heels and thought to myself, this is probably not safe. That's the only reason why I noticed that. And then when they go back to their like chefing area, they sometimes change. And they absolutely showed Jessie changing one time.
You baked, you pan roasted, you oven roasted, you seasoned. You're kind of firing on all cylinders here. It's a great dish.
Thank you.
One to watch, Elizabeth. Good job.
Thank you.
The next dish that we want to examine further, this home cook took the everyday ingredients.
Phobium, I don't like feet. No, I don't. I actually don't.
Quality plate. Please step forward. Victoria.
Boom. Nice.
Wow.
This is legitimately me on a plate. Everyday ingredients is the kind of stuff that I've got in my refrigerator at home. I feel that I elevated it, and I'm really excited to see what the judges have to say about it.
So, tell me exactly what we have.
There's a ham steak with a little cheese sauce and the fillet of tilapia on top. Bacon vinaigrette over the iceberg and some potato crisps.
So we've got our tilapia. The bacon is underneath it here?
No, that's actually a piece of the ham steak that I crisped up and put a little bit of the nacho cheese sauce.
Nacho cheese sauce.
Right.
In a MasterChef dish. The rich saltiness that comes from the ham balances with the seasoning. But the best flavor that I'm getting, actually, is the pickles from the vinaigrette. Simple dish, elevated.
Okay, come on, Graham. Leave some for the rest of the squad, homie. What's happening?
Everyday ingredients. You made it hip. Really good job. I mean, have you won a mystery box yet?
I have not won a mystery box yet.
Maybe this is the night.
Thank you, Chef.
The one thing you need to know about tilapia, it literally eats garbage, so you have to very, very aggressively season, which is exactly what you did. The tilapia is actually cooked well.
Thank you.
These chips are good. You went through a process. You really thought about a strategy, picked a box, and then nailed it.
Thank you very much.
Good job.
Thanks.
Okay, the third dish we want to look at. This home cook opted for the luxury box. And in this case, the risk paid off. Please step forward.
Yo, get the checkerboard out, dude. He's got
Leslie.
Oh, come on. I want to fucking know what the homie's checkerboard tastes like.
Boom, my name's called. I'm walking up, and I don't want to pat myself on the back just yet. But I just might
Dude, he is such an old guy, dude.
have this here.
Describe the dish, please.
You got a trio of protein here, the pork chop, the Kobe beef, and you have the ahi tuna.
My favorite kind of chatter is the chatter that goes, odds you rate Connor eats pants, he needs it right now. Yeah, dude, fuck it. Hey, boys, I know we got 40,000 people in here, but, like, I should just end the stream right now and just raid Connor, dude. What the fuck is that, dude?
They've all been seared on a griddle.
You're the only person out of everybody tonight that had the balls to say, I'm going to go for all three. Right, describe the tuna.
It's just marinated in a little soy sauce with a touch of balsamic vinegar and some salt.
Slightly warm in the center. Perfect. Kobe beef.
Kobe beef, just salt and pepper, and then the Stilton cheese and the caviar, just to make it look rich. And the pork was just salt and pepper and just seared.
Here's the thing. You're not a fluke. Let's get that right. Brilliant dish. For me, the best dish that you've cooked so far in this competition. And I'm just so glad it's tonight because you've picked the perfect moment.
Thank you.
Tell me about the pea puree.
I already ran the top of the hour ad
some
break.
salt, pepper, some of the cheese.
It's good. You can taste the freshness, the greenness of the peas. The Kobe, love the idea of putting Stilton on it. It's a classic, but it's a classic because it's delicious. And where do you put the truffles where?
In the parsnip puree.
Oh, it's delicious. I was angry when I was at your bench because I tasted some good food that had not been seasoned at all. But this is seasoned perfectly. So, good job. Let's leave it at that. Don't answer. Great dish.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
Good job.
Elizabeth, Victoria, Leslie, three amazing dishes. Only one dish can win tonight. And that person will then go on.
I hate it when in the elimination ceremony, or not elimination, sorry, in like the advancement ceremony, they don't actually pick like the worst. Because there's like dishes that I want them to taste. Like I wanted to know what the fucking chessboard was like. You know what I mean?
On to receive a huge advantage.
I want that advantage. I'll be one step closer to writing the cookbook that I've been dreaming of for years.
At this stage of the game, it literally is game-changing.
This isn't just some fun, get a advantage, win a mystery box, man. I want this
Cannibalize.
victory
Thank you for the
badly.
value.
I want that
yourself.
$250,000.
The best dish that we thought was the most creative.
This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Forget the money, forget the book. I want that fabulous MasterChef trophy.
Congratulations. Three amazing dishes. Only one can win tonight. And that person will then go on to receive a huge advantage. Congratulations. Leslie.
Wow, finally, I'm a winner.
Are you ready to receive your game-changing advantage?
I feel like that was a little bit scripted, bro. And the only reason why I say that is because it straight up did not feel like it did not look that good. His three steaks, especially the Kobe, did not look good at all. It looked kind of dry.
Yes, I am ready to go into the pantry.
Let's go.
Thinking that the entire competition is now in his hands is a terrifying thought. I really wanted to win.
For tonight's elimination challenge, you will have to choose between 3 types of a certain kind of food. Something I'm very familiar with, something that I grew up eating. Stuffed pasta. Now, the first filled pasta is like me, refined, cultured. It's a classic. Tortellini.
Tortellini, okay.
The ratio of filling to the pasta has to be exactly right.
Love it.
Each one has its own perfect construction. This is a very, very sophisticated filled pasta.
Oh,
Your next choice is
sophisticated is the Bastianich stunning, okay? Sophisticated the Bastianich is what stunning is the Gordo. Everything is sophisticated. He loves talking about how refined and sophisticated his palate is.
once again a filled pasta. Like me, this filled pasta is inventive, hearty, fun. It almost looks like candy. Caramelli.
Tagliatelle?
I've never heard of caramelli pasta.
The first time I heard about caramelli pasta was quite literally like last episode or 2 episodes ago.
They look like little bonbons, almost like the wrappers, just twisted on the outsides. Here they are, filled with mozzarella, finished with a simple tomato sauce.
Okay.
Finally.
Isn't caramelli caramelli, I guess that's what it's called, isn't it? It looks like stuffed tagliatelle or tagliatelle, whatever. It's like a, however the fuck it's called. The one that's like a ribbon.
My own personal favorite, Leslie. Bit like me.
Tagliatelle.
Rough around the edges. These you're gonna love. Ravolacci.
Beautiful.
The pasta is so thin. Almost like these light, fluffy, elegant pillows.
Bro, this is literally the only thing they fucking serve at Giorgio Baldi in Santa Monica. Well, not Santa Monica, in like the fucking like one of the best Italian restaurants in Los Angeles. Giorgio Baldi.
Filling needs to be absolutely perfect. One small thing out of place, then this stuffed pasta can become a disaster.
Leslie, you now get to choose which one of these 3 filled pastas everybody
It's just long ravioli, lomao.
out there will have to cook tonight.
What's it going to be?
I
You
choose.
take your dates there? Yeah, I take your mom there. Just kidding, dude. No, I've been there one time.
Straight upstairs, please, Leslie. Enjoy that walk. What a happy chap. As you can probably guess, Leslie does not have to cook in tonight's difficult challenge, and now has the honor this year to be the first home cook to be in the top 10 of this competition. Give a round of applause, please.
Good job, Leslie.
For his second advantage,
John and Vinny's does not come near Giorgio Baldi. John and Vinny's is actually really good Italian food, obviously, but it's like way closer to like, it's like upper middle class and nice Italian food. Giorgio Baldi is like high class luxury Italian food. LA doesn't have a lot of great Italian options, unfortunately. It's probably the worst thing.
Leslie got to choose from 3 different types of my favorite food. Stuffed pasta. We're looking for a homemade, fresh pasta, good enough to be served in any one of my restaurants. Tonight, Leslie chose
Pasta Sisters is great, but it's like
the beautiful
not
caramelle
gourmet.
stuffed with mozzarella.
I don't know what caramelli pasta is. We don't have fancy Italian restaurants, at least not where I've been.
You 10 home cooks will have 1 hour to make us the most perfect, beautiful, fresh caramelle in a delightful tomato sauce.
Trust me, the most difficult one to pull off tonight. He did it for a reason. Anybody nervous?
Yes, chef.
So you should be. Your 5 minutes in the pantry starts now. Let's go. Come on, Jenny Vitolo. Lift those tattoos up. Tomatoes.
When I get in the pantry, I'm looking at the dish, I pick it up and see how it's folded and see how it's twisted. I mean, I just know it's supposed to look like a candy, I think. So I'm kind of nervous a little bit. I don't hardly ever cook any Italian food at home. Anybody seen Gorgonzola?
Just in case, as usual, I see all the ingredients and I'm like, bugger it. Forget the traditional pasta. I need to shine in this challenge. I'm gonna dye my pasta with beets and make it like bubble gum. Go bold.
Francis is clapped this episode.
You know, go big.
No shot.
Okay, guys, let's go. Good. Francis has got real food in his basket. Excellent.
Guys, don't unpack yet. Is everybody familiar with the pasta machine in front of you, with the hand crank?
Yes, chef. Leslie is going to receive another advantage.
Bro, I love that they're doubling on the advantages now.
Come on down here and stand next to me, please.
Bugger, a person who penetrates the anus of another during sexual intercourse. Yes, I am familiar with this term. Thank you.
I feel like it's Christmas and I'm getting more presents.
Leslie, in my hands, I have a good old-fashioned rolling pin. And you, my friend, are going to give this to one of your fellow beloved competitors. You will also take away that home-cooked pasta machine.
Whoever you give that rolling pin to, you're taking them back old school. It's probably moving their foot one step out that door.
Yes, buggering also means like boning, sex. I believe, check logs. Why? After you fuck my mom, can you watch One Piece with her? Watch One Piece. One Piece over MasterChef. My little brother got me banned from Hoscord. Please unban. Sanji, One Piece, is a way better chef than all these bozos. I will never watch One Piece because of Starcrypt now. I was so close to watching One Piece and he just ruined it.
This is an opportunity of a lifetime to really focus on one individual and hopefully send them home.
The kitchen is yours.
I want you just to touch it.
Oh, really?
Leslie is walking around like a silver fox in a hen house.
Really?
No.
Teasing people.
You know I love you.
Yeah, Leslie, that's what I'm talking about.
He just looks like he has waited his entire life to.
I mean, he's a content demon, dude. Like, what do you mean? He's doing a great... Also, Courtney did this exact same thing in, like, the first fucking round, which also drew a lot of ire from everyone else. So, kind of funny that she's upset when my main man, Leslie, is also putting on a hell of a show, you know?
Have this advantage, and he's having the best time.
Hugging it out.
He's got that grin on his face, and like everything Leslie does and says, I'm just thinking, get it over with.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he literally kept that with him. He didn't even give that to him because, like, he's the best chef there. He absolutely gave it to him because he hated him from, like, the early rounds.
Wow. I am feeling so happy right now. Just the look on his face was worth $1 million.
Daniel. Yes, chef. I'm sorry, young man, but you have been singled out by Leslie. That's going to be very difficult.
I mean, are you surprised that Leslie singled you out here?
No, chef, because Leslie is a petty man that bears grudges, and this is precisely the type of behavior I expect from him.
Wow. It's about to get real.
Yeah.
You have 1 hour to make us perfect homemade caramelli, and at least one person is going to be going home. Is everyone ready?
Yes,
Yes,
chef.
chef. Your hour starts now.
Listen, bro, make better fucking food. Make better content, make better food. We're smoking on that Daniel pack tonight, bozo.
We know that this caramelli pasta is something that they're not familiar with. Now, times that by 100. How difficult is that to have to make with a rolling pin?
Hey, you fucking come for the king? Leslie. You best not miss. Daniel.
You do it or you don't. If you've never rolled pasta with a pin, it's going to be very difficult. Yeah. So simply you have to sheet out a perfect layer of thin pasta. Cut out basically squares. You put in your filling, and then you roll them like a candy. Now, the most tricky thing about this contest is managing the water content of the mozzarella.
Yeah.
And if there's too much water in the mozzarella, in the filling, it will burst the caramel. Very technical.
I gave a rolling pin to Daniel because Daniel has been nothing but nasty to me from day one. My goal, hopefully, is to send him home, and I don't have to look at him anymore.
So I'm gonna tell you something. First thing I was ever really into was baseball. I love the Babe, so I'm swinging. I'm calling it. This one's going out of the park, and it's going right towards that right there.
Wow. Wow.
Just getting heated, bro. I know that Babe calls his shots before swinging from Will. Will educated me on it on one of our Fear and Malding episodes on an America Me Up segment.
I gave a rolling pin to Daniel because Daniel has been nothing but nasty to me from day one.
First thing I was ever really into was baseball. I love the Babe, so I'm swinging. I'm calling it. This one's going out of the park, and it's going right towards that right there.
Wow, that is intense.
See, that's why it shows you just how important it is to win these advantages.
I like when he gets frazzled.
15 minutes gone, just under 45 minutes to go.
I'm third-generation Italian, so making pasta is nothing new to me. I'm gonna steam my tomatoes. I salt my mozzarella, and I'm squeezing all of the moisture out of it. I'm gonna keep it classy and traditional, just like me.
Right, Francis, how you doing?
Good chef, good chef.
What's that?
This is a beet-colored pasta, just to give it that caramel-looking color.
Raw beetroot juice.
Yes, chef.
You're just doing this for the eye again, just the color.
Yeah, I think candy and I think bubble gum, etc. You know, so.
Are you always this adventurous? I mean, do you ever think about playing safe and just getting through?
This is playing safe.
You are nuts, you know that.
Thank you, chef. I take
You
that
are
as
absolutely
a compliment.
nuts. Good luck.
Thank you, chef.
Big Willie, tell me what we got.
I'm doing a dessert caramelini.
No.
Yes. I got a squash and apple filling.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make a creme anglaise.
Doing that with creme anglaise, like in a dessert fashion, that's just crazy town.
You know, go big or go home.
But I mean, you don't want to go home, though,
I don't
right?
want to go home.
You know that we're judging you on the caramelli based on, like, what we showed you.
But, you know, I have to shine.
Well, at least you can live with that, then.
Yep.
40 minutes gone, 20 minutes remaining.
If Willie gets eliminated, I'm stopping. I'm not gonna watch the rest of this. He's such a fucking god. He's such a king. I can't stand to watch him go. But I love to watch him leave.
Time flies when you're having fun in the MasterChef kitchen, huh? I am going to be doing a mascarpone Asiago vodka cream sauce. You know, I'm excited. I really am.
What makes him a king? Because he's fat? I'm so confused. What? I mean, you know, him being fat has nothing to do with this. He's just like a very nice person. What the fuck? What's wrong with you? He has a great personality, dude. Motherfuckers actually be like, yo, he can't have a great personality. He's fat.
Daniel, you know what they call this in Italian?
No, sir.
A mattarello. Why you? What happened?
I totally expected this kind of thing from him. I mean, you can see as he's lording over me right now that he has an axe to grind.
You think that Leslie knows that he's
Liar, you picked on him because he's fat? That is straight up a self-report. Straight up.
Absolutely. He knows.
What are you making?
I'm doing a short rib with kimchi and watercress. I added a little wine reduction to the pasta dough. Give it a little color.
I'm a little bit worried about the wine reduction, but aside from that, I think you're in pretty good shape.
Right, right, Miss Vitola, how are you feeling?
Good. I have my first one in here.
Wow, that looks beautiful. Huh? What's inside?
I'm keeping it classic with...
An interesting thread. I work in big tech, a name you know and have probably used before. Wanted to give a rundown on what it's like from the inside right now. Is it Jordan? Can you explain to me his use of the triple parentheses? What is he trying to say here? That the white privileged consultants are Jewish. Homie was like, make no mistake, I am a Nazi. He was like, just to dispel all of the confusion and the rumors, I want to make sure that everybody knows that I'm straight up signaling, like I'm naming the Jew, which is a common Nazi thing to do on the internet. I mean, yeah. Well, how wonderful of this person to, you know, openly admit to being a Nazi. What does the triple parentheses mean? Dog, what do you mean? He asked that question and the dude who wrote the thread answered. Evet. Senin tatlını yedim. Evet. Bakıyorsun. Teşekkürler. Çok güzeldi. The triple parentheses or triple brackets, also known as an echo, are an anti-Semitic symbol that's been used to highlight the names of individuals with a Jewish background or organizations thought to be owned by Jews. The practice originated from the alt-right affiliated neo-Nazi blog The Right Stuff, where the blog's editors have explained that the symbol is meant to symbolize that the historic actions of the Jews caused their surnames to echo throughout history. It's Pole shit. It's like 4chan shit. How the fuck did you guys not know this? What the fuck? I've never heard of this shit. Wait, what? Yeah. Because some of you were fucking unironic centrists in like 2016 when the Nazis were popping off. Okay, that's why. Some of you were like watching Sargon, but like never got to the fucking triple parentheses part of the internet. Okay, America doesn't teach us. No, it's not because America didn't teach you. It's because you didn't go into the fucking depths and disgusting underbelly of like fucking Pole. That's why. Omega Law, motherfucker, I was 16 in 2016. I'm just not a DJ. This is heavy online thing? Yo, for sure. It's extremely online thing. Why is Nazism so weird? Well, because everybody knows, unless you are quite literally a Nazi, everybody fucking knows that Nazis are bad, okay? There aren't a lot of like normative values that you can assign to history. It's not appropriate to do that usually when discussing history. Except for certain things. The Confederacy, chattel slavery, and Nazis. Well, not even the Confederacy for that matter, because American historians refuse to do that. But Nazis are bad, and chattel slavery is bad across the board. Everybody knows this, right? So, because of that, when you're called a Nazi, that means you're magically, automatically bad. And because of that, Nazis have to come up with different ways of like hiding that they're Nazis while signaling to others that they are Nazis. You know, doing a little bit of this, like, hey, yeah, notice what I'm doing? That sort of thing. Okay? But Mongols almost completely wiped out the Muslim world? Exactly. And it would be laughable to fucking talk about Genghis Khan in you know, with any sort of emotional investment. Because we are centuries removed from it. Anyway, so what is the 4-digit number that the right uses? 1488. Eight is H. 8. 1 and 4 is A. Wait, what is it for? What is the fucking 1488 for? Isn't it like I mean, oh, 14 is for the 14 words, yeah. And 88 is for 14 is for the 14 words, and HH is Heil Hitler. So that's where 88 comes from. Anyway, the reason why, I can't believe I forgot that for a second. This is not a stun lock. I'm just like, this is an education lock. Shut the fuck up. Nazis often use 88 in their names too because it has the birth year plausibility. Yeah. Yes. 88 means HH, 8th letter. And they, you know, it's for, you know, Heil Hitler. That's where the 88 comes from. Not Hentai Haven. Anyway, let's continue.
Mozzarella balls.
Oh, good. Everyone's going crazy with meats and beetroot pasta.
Well, I put a little bit of ground pork in my sauce. It's definitely inspired by the sauce my dad makes at home.
Okay, good.
I'm channeling my dad right now.
You confident you get yourself into the top 10?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Okay, just under 10 minutes to go.
Awesome.
Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Yeah.
More interesting stuff going on out there.
The highlight right now, Jamie Vitola. Sticking with tradition, and they are absolutely incredible. Courtney looks good as well.
Yeah.
Francis tastes dreadful.
What is he doing over there?
Raw beetroot juice in a pasta.
Why are these people taking such risks to get into the final 10? I just don't understand.
What about 1350? I saw people saying that too. I mean 1312 is ACAB. That's what it is. What about 1738? 1730. Oh no, how do you say it? I'm like, oh, so hello. Oh, 1350 is 1350 is a misrepresentation of FBI crime statistics. I fucking forgot for a second. But 1312 just means ACAB. 1350 is what racist people say to misrepresent FBI crime statistics, to claim that, you know, black people should be over policed. Yeah, they'll say 13% of the population causes 50% of the crime. 1453 is the greatest year of my life. It's the Ottoman Empire. Mehmed the Conqueror coming to the gates of Constantinople, the remaining bastion of the great Roman Empire, the Byzantine side of the Roman Empire, and destroying it with one final blow and taking over Constantinople and turning it into Istanbul.
58 minutes gone, 2 minutes remaining. Come on, finishing touches.
Let's go, guys.
Make it look good.
Tidy up those plates, please. Somebody is going home tonight. Make sure it's not you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air. Wow. Seriously, well done. Tough challenge.
All right, everybody, first up, this home cook was at a big disadvantage. Had the pasta machine taken away. Please step forward, Daniel.
My instant reaction when I'm looking at my completed dish is, hell yeah, I did it. Even if I had had the rolling machine, I can't honestly say that my dish would have been different.
What do we have in front of us here?
This is a red wine caramelli filled with short rib. It's on a tamarind habanero curry. It's topped with roasted tomatoes, peppers, and roasted nori.
As far as the technique, the pasta looks like it's rolled fine. a little less appealing color-wise. Somehow you infuse the pasta with the red wine?
Yes, chef. As I'm kneading the dough, I reduced 1 cup of wine. The color is certainly what I wanted to go for.
It is what you wanted. That's what you wanted.
Yes, chef.
Okay. You know, the flavor combination, the heat, the acidity, the salinity, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. And it's so out of line with what we showed and what we were asking.
Why go so far off?
This is a chance to reach the top 10.
Right.
And why give you something that you've had the best of in the world?
Right.
If I'm going out, I'm going out guns blazing.
Because that's what I asked for. Looks more like a steamed dumpling in a Chinese restaurant.
Noted.
Oh my God.
There's the habanero.
Ooh, it's hot. You think that could ever be served in an Italian restaurant?
Not in an Italian restaurant.
I mean, the pasta itself is too thick, it's gummy. You would never put red wine into pasta. The biggest challenge here was not the lack of the pasta machine that Leslie took away. I think the biggest challenge was yourself.
The size of them. I got more pasta than filling. I just want to share the experience.
Mm-hmm. No, sure.
Mm-hmm. Too spicy. A contrast that doesn't work. But I'd like to congratulate you on standing out tonight, possibly outside the door.
Oh my God, bro. He had a disadvantage. Like, let him fucking be nice, dude. I mean, now I feel kind of bad. Like, you know, I mean, he came for the king and he fucking missed, right? You know, Leslie's got some fucking shooters. Leslie is the Prius driver who clapped up the fucking Florida GOP guy.
What do you think?
I wish I had made the caramelli smaller. I enjoy the sauce.
Yeah.
And
stop there.
It doesn't.
Good night.
Thank you, chef.
I'm not a vengeful person, but my fingers are crossed and going, okay, this is my redemption here, man. Daniel's going home.
Disgusting. I'd like to congratulate you on standing out tonight, possibly outside the door.
Possibly outside the door.
Oh, dude. What am I doing? Why am I making this crazy Japanese curry pasta? I gotta rein it in.
Disgusting.
Jamie. So tell me about the sauce.
It's a creamy tomato sauce. There's fresh oregano, fresh thyme, ground pork, crushed tomatoes.
It's like a family recipe, that's
It's definitely a take on my dad's.
What's your dad's name?
Michael.
What does Michael Vitolo do for a living?
He works for the Department of Sanitation, 13
Wow.
years.
It's a tough job.
He makes a killer meat sauce.
I kind of love her now. That's pretty cute. Comes from like a normal fucking middle class New Jersey family. Don't say mobbed up, you fucking weirdos. Not everybody that works for the Department of Sanitation in New Jersey is a mobster.
These are really great. This is a perfect interpretation of taking the spirit of what we asked for, making it your own. You added the sausage to the sauce and made it a little bit richer. The mozzarella's clean, milky, dry. What do you think Michael Vitolo would be saying if he was standing here and we gave him one of these caramellities?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. His name does sound real fucking. His name does sound mafia as fuck, like straight up. Hey, it's me, Michael Vitolo over here. You know, I got a fucking killer red sauce. You know, it reminds me of the fucking blood of my enemies, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, how you doing? Fuck you. Marron. All right.
I think he'd be really proud.
Does he know how good of a cook you are?
Yeah, I cook for him all the time.
This is a dish that not only Michael Vitola would be happy, I would be happy to also serve it at my restaurant. Thank you very much, Jamie, because you really brought me a taste of Queens.
Yay, thank you.
Stop this unless you get back on GTA. Y'all are so strange, dude. Like, like, you know, I can't even do an Italian. I can't even do an Italian accent without motherfuckers being like, Donnie says.
Next up, please, Scottish Francis. What's the dish?
I made caramelli pasta with beet juice, with short rib and mozzarella.
The idea of beet juice in a pasta, that's solely for the look. You wanted the color because that made you think of candy.
Yes, chef.
What's going on with the sauce?
It is a yellow cauliflower and yellow bell pepper puree. And the sauce, I was just trying to create some summer and some vibrancy.
That doesn't go together.
So I thought I did, I was wrong.
And there's no seasoning. That right there, it tastes like fatty shredded beef. You know, when you have this as a sauce on top of that, and then it's encased in beetroot pasta, it's just not good. I support people that like to think out of the box and be creative, but it has to taste good.
Bro, he literally fucking made a plate that looks like what Graham was wearing. That's kind of sad when you think about it. Like, he literally put everything you're wearing on a plate and you're like, this sucks.
And it just doesn't.
I understand, chef. Thank you.
He's unleashed. He's unshackled.
Making top
He's like...
10 is one of the most important things for any contestant.
He woke up this morning and he chose violence, dude, with that outfit.
Next up, Qatar. Describe the dish.
It's a short rib stuffed caramelli with a vodka white sauce and topped with roasted garlic.
They look like they've got a right amount of filling. The filling's delicious. Love the heat at the end. We got excited that someone finally did a cream sauce. But you know what, Cutter? You may have a face like a British bulldog tuna wasp, but you do cook like an angel. Don't forget that.
Appreciate it.
Good dish.
A British bulldog chewed a wasp.
Next up, Courtney.
Jesus
Very
Christ.
courageous. You just used fresh tomatoes.
It's a mozzarella-filled caramelli with fresh tomatoes, garlic, and some yellow onion.
Did you do anything to season the mozzarella inside?
I salted it and then tried to coax that moisture out of it.
And this is very dry, very firm. A good balance between the sauce and the pasta itself. The plate is beautifully presented and its own simple Italian.
Bro, Courtney has not missed, which in a weird way is just like annoying now. She's just like constantly fucking clapping.
Wait, it's a super sexy, simple dish.
Thank you, sir.
What? Sexy. Dude, they always fucking film her feet. Like every episode, the fucking camera guy films her fucking feet.
Italian
Why?
way. It's a super sexy, simple dish.
Thank you, sir.
For the record, you guys originally pointed it out every time, and now I'm noticing it too. Is it because she has Louboutins? Is that why? Is it to show the fucking red bottoms? Is that what it is? Ah ha ha. Low B what? Ah ha ha. Louboutin. You know. The famous red bottom fucking shoes that we're looking at right now.
Last up, Big Willie. Right. Describe your dish.
It's a squash apple
No.
caramelini with a creme anglaise sauce.
Joe said caramelli, the kind of thing that he loves eating daily, something I want to see in one of my restaurants. And so, why a dessert?
It just came to me.
I get so upset because it's almost like an abuse. Francis here with the tricks, Daniel's confused, and you're just all over the shop. But I am so unimpressed. I see this dish and I'm absolutely dreading tasting it because it sounds disgusting. It looks like regurgitated dog vomit. Oh. It's just unappetizing. Excuse me.
Noel has theory that all reality TV shows have at least one cameraman with a foot fetish. I mean, makes sense.
Why a dessert?
It just came to me.
It sounds disgusting.
I can't. I'm skipping through him ripping into Willie. That makes me so
This
sad.
is way too sweet. But I absolutely detest. I love you when you cook humble, but I absolutely detest when you've been given the best of ingredients and a chance to just show some technical ability. I call it lazy Willie, not Big Willie. Disgusting.
Not feeling too good about myself because my dish sucked.
That did not work. Tough challenge. Some of you rose to it. Some of you deflated across it.
There were two standout dishes tonight. The first one had a perfect balance between the pasta and the filling. You could taste the love that went into that. That dish was made by
Jamie.
Courtney.
Good job.
Good job.
What?
Well done.
Thank you.
Now, tonight's winning dish, the caramelli, were definitely restaurant quality. This individual took the spirit of the night and literally made it their own. A big congratulations, Jamie Vitolo. Well done. Amazing. Congratulations to Courtney and Jamie. You're both going to be two phenomenal captains in the upcoming team challenge. Well done.
Dude, it's gonna make me so sad if Willie
Now
gets
it's time for
clapped
the bad
here.
news. The three worst dishes of the night. The first home cook that's in danger this evening overthought and underperformed. Please step forward. Daniel.
The next dreadful dish that didn't understand the brief and completely made a mess of it. Francis, step down, please.
Clap Daniel, clap Daniel, clap Daniel, even though his dish wasn't the
final
worst.
home cook in danger tonight.
Not
Went
Willie.
Way too far out of the box. Out in orbit somewhere. Big Willie.
Tonight, all of three of you were so desperate to stand out. And as a result, at least one of you will be standing outside of the MasterChef kitchen tonight.
Oh God, not Willie, dude, not
Daniel,
Willie.
Willie,
This
take a
is
step
like
forward.
genuinely upsetting.
Tonight, you both performed badly. In fact, you were galaxies away from where we were hoping this was going. And tonight, Daniel and Willie, you are both so lucky that you dodged that bullet. Both of you, say goodnight to Francis, please, and go back to your
Oh
stations.
my God, dude.
Francis, young man, you want to be different, you want to be quirky, and it's a time to shine. Tonight, it just didn't work.
I don't know why Gordo says Francis young man. Like, homie is definitely not young, okay? He's like, how old is he? He's like, not as old as Gordo, but still old, you know?
Business is a craft. It's not an art.
The pasta might have been rolled thin enough, but the puree didn't go right with it. There are...
He's 22? Bro, what the fuck's in the Scottish water, dude? What's next? Is Limmy 22 as well?
Certain rights and wrongs in the kitchen, and it comes to putting food together.
Get that foundation solid, and go and step into a kitchen, and then take off. Okay? Come and say goodbye, buddy. Aye.
Thank you for everything, sir.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good luck to you, my friend.
Good night.
Thank you. I'm very sad that I'm leaving. Being here in the MasterChef kitchen has changed my life.
Francis.
All right, what do we got? Careful, we've seen how you look at 35. Oh, shut the fuck up. All right, what's the lore? Lore masters, give me the lore. You literally liked Willie the second you saw him before any of his characteristics were shown. It's not off or odd to think you just trivialized his obesity. You literally shamed someone for having a foot fetish. You're literally kink shaming. You think that's okay? Dude, you are so fucking annoying, dude. You are such an annoying motherfucker. Like, why are you like this, bro? Stop. Someone give me the lore, please. After his appearance, Francis was the executive chef at Gossip Coffee. Before becoming the executive chef and owner at Sugar and Water, the show shop and pop-up shortbread society, he appeared on Chopped, season 38, and is a producer and director at Scottish Francis Films.